Amos Yee, you are hypocritical braggart with delusions of grandeur. Let's start with you being a braggart. You said, I consider myself the greatest patriot of Singapore because I revealed to the world how much our nation sucks. Newsflash, the world already knows. Human rights groups have been criticizing Singapore for not having free speech and for the use of defamation lawsuits to silence political dissent for years. You, a patriot? What hubris! You made a provocative video with no lasting impact or value. That is all you did. You claim to have tremendous amounts of metallic brass balls. Really, Amos? Really? Faced with the threat of 18 months in RTC, you agreed to remove the anti-LKY video. Your brass balls turned to mush and dropped off. I read your blog. While you were in demand, you were faced with standard prison conditions. You were not singled out for mistreatment. You just couldn't cope without your aircon, vegan pizza, coconut water, and internet porn. You were facing 18 months of RTC at worst, and you folded. You gave in. If you had big brass balls, you would have refused to take down the video and risk going to RTC. The Operation Spectrum detainees, detained under ISA, claimed to have been slapped, doused with water while standing in freezing cold rooms, threatened with indefinite incarceration, interrogated for 18 hours straight while standing in front of floodlights. What did you face? Standard prison conditions. Oh, there's a light in my thing. Whole day I cannot sleep. Other people can sleep. Why you cannot sleep? You are weak, Amos. You are weak. That's all there is to it. You were weak. You said that Lee Hsien Loong and his family did not deserve any special consideration just because Lee Kuan Yew just died. And that is why you posted the anti-LKY video so soon after his death. Yet you thought you were entitled to special treatment while you were in prison. That makes you a hypocrite. When you told the prison officers you were suicidal, you were cuffed to a bed and given a bottle to pee in and a box to crack in. Those were standard suicide precautions. You seem to think that the prison officers were obligated to improve your condition so that you won't feel so lousy, you won't feel so depressed. They were not obligated to give you special treatment. They were not obligated to change your conditions whatsoever. Their duty was to prevent you from committing harm to yourself and to others. Newsflash, Amos Yee, you do not get special treatment in prison just because you were depressed and suicidal. What were you expecting? Vegan pizza? A nice aircon room with internet access? Prison is supposed to be harsh. Prison is supposed to suck. So you better suck it up, buttercup. If prisoners got better conditions whenever they claim to be depressed and suicidal, prison would not be a deterrent. People would not want to leave prison. After the psychiatrist saw you and you were unchained, you told the prison officers you were having suicidal thought again. This time, you were not chained up to the bed again, and you thought that the prison officers were afraid of messing with you, the great and mighty Amos Yee, because they would get into trouble. Delusions of grandeur. The reasons you were not chained to the bed a second time was because the psychiatrists did not think you were at high risk of committing suicide. If they thought you were, they would have chained you to the bed again until they could get you transferred to IMH. You were at their mercy and you thought they were afraid of you? Amos Yee, I have to say that you have some balls for posting the LKY video. But the bottom line is, you did not achieve anything lasting other than gaining notoriety for yourself. You did not win over any fence-sitters that might have voted against PAP. Okay, if anything, you garnered support for Lee Hsien Loong and his family for posting such a video at such an insensitive time. I agree that, to make a splash and to gain notoriety, that was the best time to post the video. Okay? But other than gaining notoriety, you achieve nothing. You are no patriot. You don't have big brass balls. You have achieved nothing politically. You know who has big brass balls? JBJ and Cha Tai Po. Cha Tai Po was a political prisoner for 30 over years. He could have gone free much earlier if he had agreed to sign an undertaking that he would not step into politics and to admit that he was a Marxist or a communist. All he had to do was sign undertaking or some form, and he could have had his life back. But instead, he chose to stick to his principles and just deny everything. And he was only released when he was an old man. Now that is conviction. Those are big brass balls. You are arrogant, overconfident brat, freeloading off your mom, letting her house you, clothe you, and feed you while you make internet videos. How are you going to make a long-term living like that? I really doubt you can. You're just going to freeload off your mom the rest of her life. Huh? Patriot. People are afraid of you. You know what you look like when you got released from jail? You look like a whipped dog. 你不堪一击. You are not singled out for mistreatment. You're not if they woke you up in the middle of the night or they disturb your sleep constantly, don't even let you sleep. You face standard prison conditions. Everybody else could hack it, but you couldn't. You are weak. You were weak. Physically and emotionally weak. Okay? I said I will vote for you. I don't think so, man. You're weak. You're just one of those arty-farty liberal types who only know how to talk. When it comes to crunch time, when it comes to stand by your guns and face the music and do real things, you did not. Bottom line, you folded, you capitulated.